Here we're going to do your introduction to the circulatory system. The circulatory system is your body's way of moving materials around. It moves things like oxygen, carbon dioxide, water, and food nutrients to different parts of your body. This helps everything run smoothly. Your circulatory system relies on blood to move those nutrients and oxygen around your body. Here's a cartoon showing different parts of your blood system. You have red blood cells. These move oxygen around your body. You have things like white blood cells, and these help fight infection. As well, you have plasma. That's the liquidy material that actually forms your blood. Your heart is probably the major organ associated with the circulatory system. It's divided into left and right halves, and those halves are then divided into something called atria and ventricles. The right atria is where blood comes into the heart from the rest of the body. This blood is very low in oxygen because the cells have used it already. Blood moves from the right atria down to the right ventricle. This is a really thick area of muscle in the heart, and it will pump the blood from the heart into the lungs. In the lungs, the blood will drop off the waste carbon dioxide from around the body and pick up fresh oxygen. Blood that is rich with oxygen from the lungs returns to the left atria. Blood from the left atria drains down into the left ventricle, another really thick muscly part of the heart, and then is pumped around the body. This blood is full of oxygen, and the cells will use the blood and that oxygen for normal functioning. Your heart does something called a double pump. So if you are listening to it, you'll hear something that sounds like lub-dub, lub-dub, lub-dub. The lub is the sound of the heart pumping blood to the lungs. The dub is the sound of the heart pumping that blood then back around the body. Have a listen using a stethoscope. Your body has two pathways that it uses to move blood around the body. It has the arteries, which takes oxygen-rich blood from the heart and moves it around to different parts of your body, right down to the cells. Arteries have very thick walls because they take blood that's at very high pressures. Think about it. It's coming right out of the pump, which is your heart, and moving that blood around your body. It needs to be very strong to make sure it doesn't burst. Veins bring blood back to the heart. The blood that's found in the veins is usually darker because it doesn't have any oxygen in it. It has the waste products like carbon dioxide from your body's cells. The walls of the veins are much thinner because the blood isn't under as much pressure. So when you cut yourself, if you get a slow little trickle of blood, you've probably pricked a vein. If you get something that's spurting, you've probably cut an artery. Arteries tend to be deeper down in our bodies. So when you're looking at your arm and you see those blue lines moving up and down, what you're actually seeing are veins. And those veins don't carry blue blood. It's just darker red. The color of our skin makes it look blue. Here we can see how the heart and lungs work together. Blood comes into the heart from the body, into the right atrium. It then gets dropped down into the right ventricle and pumped out to your lungs. In your lungs there are a set of veins, and here's where the carbon dioxide comes out. That blood then moves down into the arteries in your lungs, where it's going to pick up oxygen from the air that you've been breathing in. The oxygen-rich blood comes right back into the heart, then into the left atria, kind of a little waiting area, and then it drops down into the left ventricle. And in the left ventricle, it is then pumped out and around to your body to be used. So next time you go for a run, think about what's actually happening to your blood. It's going from your body into your heart, into your lungs, back into your heart, back out to your body. And it does this without you even thinking about it. That's why you should actually care about your heart health. Until next time, think heart healthy.